Good afternoon, button mashers. I'm Mr. Gamer, and this is Brony Nerds and Gamers, bringing you a review of Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition. Now, let me ask you a question. How many times have you had maybe one too many shots of tequila? And let me ask you another question. How often did you think, man, I could totally take that guy, or I could totally get that girl at the bar? Now, how many times have you maybe passed out, woken up in the land of the dead, trying to defeat somebody who took the control of the devil, turning him into a chicken, trying to combine the world of the living and the dead with the sacrifice of your girlfriend that you only know the name of by El Presidente's daughter? Oh, no one? Oh. Well, that's just what happens in Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition! And yes, believe it or not, it is exactly as it sounds when you play the game. The story revolves around Juan, an agave farmer who finds himself in the mess of Carlos Calaca, a bullfighter who tricked the devil, took his powers, turned him into a chicken, and then used those powers to try to combine the worlds of the living and the dead so he can rule them both. But he can only get those powers if he sacrificed El Presidente's daughter, which just happens to be your childhood girlfriend. It's like you trying to get the girl back at the park, except, the person actually happens to be really bigger than you and he can actually kill you with one weird spiritual hand, but we're not going to get too into that. Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition is one of those Metroidvania type games where it has an open world platforming type view, but you're very limited as to where you can go in the beginning of the game because you don't have the powers to open the doors, or in this case, smash the blocks. The powers you get, considering that you are a luchador, are, a lot of fighting type powers. You have the Rooster Uppercut, you have Olmec's Headbutt, you have the Dashing Dirt. And I'm not making that one up at all. The move is literally called the Dashing Derp. You get these powers from Chuzu statues. I believe that I'm pronouncing that correctly. Don't you see where you actually get the Metroid part from the game? But you actually get these from Chuzu statues that a particular goat is very upset with you every single time you want to, smash them, considering that's how you get your powers. And things that get a little weird with the goat. He talks about how much he doesn't like you, but then at the same time, he has the hots for your mom, but he's not going to touch your mom because of you guys are bros, and bro code stipulates that you don't mess with another bro's mother. Maybe. It's never really explained. That goat is similar to that guy who's friends with you only because you have a really hot mom or a really hot girlfriend. You go to him because he has cool stuff like that big huge TV that you don't have, and he hangs out with you so that he can ask you stories about what your mom did, or what Pilates class your girlfriend happens to be doing, and he wants to go through your phone to see pictures because he's just really extra creepy like that. In addition to the Chuzu statues in the game, there are references to many other games. There are the Casa Cratchers, there are the Cactar statues that are in the desert of the game. Those are really, really cute. There are lots of references worked into this game that are hidden within the background. So, as you're playing this game, leave your favorite reference in the comment section down below. In addition to all the references that I'm sure you are enjoying in this game, there's some other parts of the game that are rage-inducing, to say the least. As I mentioned before, this game is a platformer in the best and hardest sense ever. There are some platform puzzles that may leave you to pull your hair out. I don't have much on top of my head, hence why I'm saying that. In order for you to get a lot of the special chests in the game, in order for you to get essentially 100% completion, you have to put your platforming skills to the test, and this game loves to test you. It's similar to someone offering you cake. They put cake in front of you. You would like to reach said cake and they smack your hand. You think better about this and decide to dodge the smacking of the hand, only for them to punch you in the face. And I know that you're smarter than this, so you dodge the hand, you dodge the fist coming at your face, but then you just happen to miss the boot to the head. All the while you're still trying to get that cake. And then, when you've, been punched and slapped enough, the game just dusts you off and puts you right at the beginning. Simply tantalizing you. You can get that cake, it's fine. Just don't do that again, or I'll be forced to do this. I am sure that there will be many puzzles that you'll be doing over and over and over again. Hopefully not throwing your controller, but at least yelling at the screen profusely about how difficult and ridiculous this is. Whether or not you are a completionist, the game does a very good job of enticing you to get that good ending, so be sure to collect all those orbs. But enough about orbs, here's the breakdown. The game itself has amazing replayability, whether it's by yourself or with a friend. The game also has very colorful and engaging characters. So I would say this game is a good 1-2 punch to be on your shelf. This is Mr. Gamer, signing off.